Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. This time we are due for a random run. Fine. Maggie is as Maggie does, I guess. Cellar 1. So we can't afford to go in here right off the bat. We found our secret room. It's a very interesting turn of events we've found right away. Guppy's tail obviously incentivizes us. We might as well use this right away. Guppy's tail obviously incentivizes us to become Guppy in the future, which is something that I had hopes for on our last run. Never ended up coming to fruition, but that's okay because it was a good run anyway. Bit of a slow run, not in the amount of time it took to actually complete, but in the amount of time it actually took us to move from like one space to another. I'm very glad that this is not the floor that will determine whether or not I can get a deal with the devil, because I'm not doing very well on it so far. There is a tinted rock available here, which obviously my dream for that is that eventually we'll be able to use that to get spirit hearts and protect us for a deal with the devil on the next floor, where we'll be able to get Guppy items right out the bat, and, you know, Bob's your uncle, we have a potentially one run. Maybe. Just maybe. I'm gonna try to find our item room first, just because without a reroll, why not? Well, one reason why not is, you know, we could explode before then, which would be not sweet. That's my official verdict on dying on the Cellar 1. Definitely not sweet. I was about to make a very dated Charlie Sheen reference there. Very dated as in 2011, I guess, but hey. That's a while ago. I thought maybe we'd find the secret room there. We didn't. That's okay. Yeah, Mulligan. That's sweet. Doesn't necessarily give us an incredible amount of power until our tiers get upgraded some more, like our damage and our rate of fire, but it's one of my favorite items to find right off the bat. It always, you know, defines the character of a run, if you will. We're gonna get another 6 cents here, and another bomb, which isn't gonna give us that spirit heart that I so desired, but at the same time, on the next floor, we should be able to find the secret room with this, maybe bomb our way into a special room as a result, and I think we have a good chance at actually making our shop worthwhile. But for now, let's just fight Duke of Flies. We'll save our bomb. I don't know how much the mulligan actually helps us against Duke of Flies, because I have a feeling that most of our flies will probably, you know, home in and track on the kind of fly detritus around us. Such a great word. But at the same time, our flies so far seem to have been pretty good about kind of, you know, seeking out the heart of the boss as opposed to just the interstitial nonsense here. That was a little scary. Our flies are not even strong enough to break a double fly by themselves right now, but that's okay. They'll get there. As long as we live, they'll get there. As long as we live, they'll get there. Didn't want to have to do this, but it's done now. That bomb could have been more valuable for us in a different context, but hey, here we are. We got a real wild card here from our boss item as well. Friends till the end. Pretty much neutral. Tears up, great. Balls of Steel, amazing. And what's that? It's the devil card, so we'll just pop this one. Even though we can only take 3 down, we might as well. Alright, so all is not lost, even though we found ourselves in a terrible position. Due to my own, you know, ineptitude. Might as well pop this right away. Dying as Maggie on the first floor would be pretty sad, considering, you know, she starts with 4 HP. But we got lucky. Sometimes that's gonna happen, and that's okay. Very good chance at a deal with the devil now. I would love to, you know, pick up some keys at some point on this run. I don't know if it's going to be plausible. Tempted to go to our cursed room, but I just... you know what? We'll talk about this. I'm not going to take the devil card into the boss fight. I really should, just in case it's like the Fallen or something. But this is okay. I don't think it'll be the Fallen. Odds are this will be okay, I should say. Okay, so that key is something that we could use later. Oh, we don't have rerolls anyway. Let's not stress out too much about whether or not we're, you know, going to rooms in the proper order. I've been playing as Isaac a lot lately. I think that's, you know, where that kind of paranoia is coming from. But we have nothing to fear right now. Just play the floor. Don't worry too much about higher order problems, because we don't have rerolls anyway. Just worry about maybe becoming the Gupster here. Guptails. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. Now that Tears, well, it's not a Tears upgrade, but the cancer trinket here is amazing. The moon is really good, especially considering we have a bomb, and we get 9 lives. I think I have to take it. Give ourselves the best chance possible of becoming Guppy here. And that's a Friends Till the End pill, which we might as well take. We have a world card, a devil card, and a moon card. I think we take the moon card here. This gives us access to the shop. I know we could have blown this up. And we're gonna want to, if we get the chance to get bombs back anyway, because we want to get that, that map to find secret rooms in the future. These are 2 more pills. One's balls of steel, that's sweet. One's a tears upgrade. Well worth the, you know, -1 spirit heart it cost us to come through here. We'll go to our item room as well, but at this point we're really just hoping for like a single penny. Maybe I should have just blown up the slot machine, probably gotten a single penny out of it, and then used our surplus key to go through the, or to go to the shop. It's looking like that might have actually been the right course of action. I can't believe that didn't blow up the regular gray rock there. I want the gray rocks to blow up because they give us a much better chance at actually, you know, dodging the bombs that Super Wrath shoots out here. There is 1 more penny there, so I'm not stressing out about that anymore. Good. And we don't need the world... I mean, we can still use the world card, but we don't need the world card now that we have the map, or now that we're going to get the map in a second. With such low HP, I think Unicorn Horn is a little bit better than Yum Heart. Obviously, immediately it's not super useful for us, but if we ever find important rooms, stuff like that. Blood banks, for example, this would be more valuable than the Yum Heart, I think. Sure. We'll take our treasure map. And we'll leave, and we'll take the devil card with us as opposed to the world card, and I'm pretty hopeful of our Guppy chances here. We didn't trade any HP that we earned to make it happen, just HP that we started with, which is an important distinction maybe to make, but, you know, Mother Nature might not care if we just end up dying anyway. So the tears upgrades, along with the cancer trinket, are super good for us, because we're going to get so many flies generated as a result of the mulligan. We'll probably try to go through with that, because on the Caves Part 1, I really feel like we should be substantially stronger than the enemies we come up against. I'm going to avoid using Unicorn Horn until a room is really, really, you know, pressing. Yeah, we'll definitely take this. This room might be worth using it on, but at the same time, I think it'd be better off... I know we just lost half a spirit heart, so I'm full of shit, but I think we'd be better off saving it for the boss room. Just to speed it up a little bit, or if we find, like, a blood bank or something. I think this is not, like, too good to use Syndrome. I think it's actually, like, you know, there are very practical uses for it that we get more value out of, even if there's a remote chance only that they happen. Better for us to save for that remote chance as opposed to just using it to maybe save us the occasional annoyance on a room. But if there's a room where we're pretty much guaranteed to take damage unless I use it, I will use it. That golden chest is tempting, but I'm not going to touch it just yet. We could save a key on this floor, potentially. Can't say with 100% certainty yet. Yeah, we're quite potent here for an early run. Or for early in a run. Oh, wow. It actually does not look like we would be able to save a key. Unless that's like a library or something like that. But that's a weird one. Cursed Skull is definitely not worth picking up. It's a curse room. I say we just go to the curse room later. I do want to go to it, but we don't have to go to it now. Celtic Cross. Good pickup. You know, a bit subtle. Bit of a subtle pickup for the most part, but that's alright. Should totally just explore these dead ends right at the beginning of the floor because, you know, it's not like we're saving them to generate a reroll from later. We might as well just see what they have on offer and maybe get something good for them in the process. That was really bad. Alright, never going to explore a dead end ever again thanks to that. Doesn't look like our secret room will be viable. Or our shop will be viable because our secret room kind of sucks here. Which means I am kind of tempted to open that golden chest back there, but, you know, we're going to need some keys first to feel comfortable with that. Bomb for a key, I think, is a pretty good trade here. Sure, let's go to our curse room. Alright, well, we got more pills. Ooh, bad. 2 bad gas pills? Really? That's disappointing. Alright. We did save our unicorn horn for this. And it's a very easy boss. But hey, better to have the unicorn horn than not have it, I guess. Please, if we can generate like 2 flies, we'll finish this fight. There's 1. Oh, only needed 1. No deal with the devil. Cube of meat. We're still, you know, the thing that is most beneficial for us right now, in my opinion, is that we have 9 lives. And the mulligan, of course, and the cancer trinket and all the tears upgrades, but 9 lives means that our lack of HP is not a pressing concern yet, even though it may become one later. Let's open up our golden chest, head down to what I hope is, Catacombs. Well, no. What I hope is the Caves 2. Let's pop this open. That was well not worth it. Bomb and a key. Well, I guess it was technically just a bomb, but a bomb for the Polaroid is not worth it. We'll live. For now, especially if we end up getting not Necropolis after the next floor, but, you know, our HP is starting to get a little low proportional to our amount of damage as we get further and further on. We're very lucky to be on the caves here, I'd say. This gives us another floor with kind of like some free leeway, basically. Matchstick. Again, unless we get Mom's Purse, we're not picking up any other trinket. The only... Oh, that's very scary now. Oh, come on. The only way that I would consider picking up another trinket is if we got, like flat penny, or any kind of penny, I guess. And we would just pick it up situationally on rooms where we didn't have combat. Alright, this floor is very important. Would like to visit that. We didn't have the money to spawn an arcade, but that's okay. We really have a lot of tinted rocks here, which would give me huge peace of mind when it comes to fighting the boss. Not fighting the boss, but fighting the boss and not losing red hearts in the process. Can we make that happen? I think it's conceivable. We could just get a bomb to drop before we take damage. Well, looks like we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. And you know what? That is absolutely a-okay by me, because I think we're going to have a unicorn horn charge, or we're going to be close to it at least. Not that that matters. We're not going to have it, but we're going to be close to it. Let's blow up this tinted rock then. Or should we blow up this tinted rock? We should probably blow up this tinted rock. So somebody told me, just place a bomb here, walk in, walk out, and then Mr. Mega will take care of our bridge for us. Yep, I'm an idiot. It totally does. That's way better. Alright, should have taken that advice way earlier. Picked up a couple of spirit hearts out of that, as well as several bombs. Just to make sure we've got all the money out of this. Okay, we're up to 3 cents, which again, not amazing, but whatever. By taking those spirit hearts, I've probably minimized my chances to actually get into that boss trap room, but whatever. It maximizes our chances of becoming effing Guppy, which I think is a much better kind of like risk-reward structure for us. So this fight's basically over. Mulligan plus high rate of fire is a pretty nice counter for Fistula. We get Squeezy, more tears, more spirit hearts. This works out very well for us in case we never do get Mom's Purse, which is probably the more likely option. And hey, good thing our Unicorn Horn was not ready for that fight. Oh, that was shitty. Good thing our Unicorn Horn was not ready for this fight against Fistula, because that means we could save it for this fight against Krampus, which is going to be a lot easier as a result. We don't really have any choice in the matter. We can't even, you know, theory craft about rerolls and stuff like that. But that's alright by me, because we're going to end up picking up a lump of coal, which is a totally solid upgrade. We got an extra key in the process. Alrighty. Oh, almost walked down to the next floor. Would have been a pretty colossal mistake. So we've got, you know, a face only a mother could love, but that's okay, because we're very strong right now. Our flies, I think, get the damage bonus from lump of coal, which is proportional to the amount of time the shots spend in the air. Normally, I would have gone down there first. I know my brain well enough to be like, I should have gone down here, but maybe I didn't. Thank you, Celtic Cross, for the invincibility. We'll definitely go to our curse room, because we are only... Ooh, we may open that, but we are only one item away from the Guppy trifecta here. And we've already taken the Guppy item that carries, you know, the negatives along with it, which is obviously 9 lives. So any Guppy item we get at this point is pretty much just gravy, along with the fact that we would become Guppy. Okay. Saved me half a spirit heart. Don't have to walk out, I guess. I have no idea where we are on this floor now, though. That's a kind of an unfortunate consequence of where we're at. Celtic Cross with the invincibility again. I appreciate it, even if I don't fully understand it. So I'm not thrilled about that. That was an impulse decision, but I think it's a decision that is okay. We're very unlikely to be able to access our shop anyway, so I figured why not give it a try. At least we got something out of it. And got something out of that one too. Maybe we'll be lucky and find a second secret room here. No, but, you know, bomb for a chest turned out to be a pretty solid trade there. I have no idea where we are. Oh, this is good. This is very, very good. So, we're gonna play a long time here. Sweet. Don't take our spirit hearts. Yeah, we got Celtic Cross invincibility didn't quite give us enough money to get the Polaroid, but that's okay because we can just do that. Or not the Polaroid, but get into the shop. What am I talking about? Alright, so with all this money, now we can go into our shop and we can access our boss trap room. I had a feeling we might find Super Greed in here, or Greed, and I don't really care what he pays out with, but money might be nice so we could avoid having this financial problem in the future. Oh, jeez. Come on. Just kill him. There you go. That's easy enough. And good. We're going to get back to full health, and then we're going to play this enough to go back to the boss trap room. This is not mathematically a fantastic... Oh, jeez. I didn't actually want the invincibility so quickly, but I'll take it because the most important thing is getting the HP. Alright, it worked out. I just didn't want to pay out with the blood bag too quickly if I had a choice in the matter. Because I wanted to make sure I could still access the boss trap room and maybe milk 2 HP out of it. But do keep in mind, at the same time, it's, the most important thing is just that we get the blood bag, if at all possible anyway. So if it pays out early, hey man, that's better than it paying out not at all. So our money situation is totally okay. 35 cents, no keys, but can't always get what you want, I guess. Our boss trap room is over here. Was it not over here? Our boss trap room was over here. Yeah. We get HP out of it, which gives us more plays on the blood bank, but, you know, also just gives us more HP, which is pretty great in the process as well. And this extra HP may give us enough to get a second, or a third actual Celtic Cross invincibility for the blood bank, which would be amazing. If we don't get a payout on that, at least we'd have like 50 cents by the end of it. I was gonna say, these guys have to all be approaching death. Alright, that was an easy one. Let's just see if we have more HP back here, because I'd rather not have to backtrack more in the future if possible. We are a little slow. It's been kind of a sore spot on the past few runs, which is one of the reasons, I know this is not ideal, but it's one of the reasons I would really like to get the blood bag so we can mitigate that. But I can't really complain. We've got less than Maggie's starting HP, but we're still so close to becoming Guppy. We've got great damage. We're going to lose some of it when we end up taking the Polaroid, unless we get Mom's purse. But we've got a lot working out for us here, and, you know, trading a little bit of Maggie's HP for a lot of damage is a trade that I would make over and over again, given the choice. Come on, some invincibility. Oh, really? Really? Well, we're at 42 cents. Could be worse. Yeah, let's just head out. Have we already been to all these rooms? Like, we found the curse room down there. Oh, there's more HP. So we're going to spend a little bit more time on this floor than I actually expected. We've been to our curse room. We can't open that. That was Anarchist Cookbook back there. It's kind of it's a small floor, but because it's Curse of Darkness, it feels like this labyrinthine kind of, like, prison that I'm trapped in here. Alright. Well, we've gone through that. I say we blow it up. We only meant it for all she got, Captain. Got like 3 periods of invincibility if you include Celtic Cross and the Unicorn Horn. Got to go to the boss trap room. Got a ton of money out of it. It's a pretty good blood bank. I would have loved for it to pay out with anything, though, just so we had a little bit more peace of mind for blood banks in the future. But at least, nothing else, if nothing else, our financial situation is taken care of, probably for the entirety of the run. Now we're on Necropolis. This is a little scary. And remember, you know, the whole thing with 9 lives... Oh, we'll definitely check out our shop. The whole thing with 9 lives is you kind of pick a life, and you go with it. This is our life. We're not going to buy a portable slot, even though I know it can be valuable sometimes. Yeah, this is our life here. Because we have triple the HP we'd have if we respawn. There are things that I would give this life up for, and there's a possibility I might not have a choice in what I, you know, end up getting here. But at the same time, this is the one that we're going to try to roll with, because we've already gotten... You know, let's put it this way, if we respawn, we'll be behind where we're at right now. So, that's why we're going to invest heavily in this one. Especially the longer things go on here. We're going to try going to the right first. It's Necropolis 1, so that isn't our last shop. I was thinking for some reason that it was. My mental barometer is a little bit messed up. And we might be reaching the point, especially since we're on Necropolis, where I'm perhaps a little bit more tempted to start using Unicorn Horn more liberally. Like for here, or on here, for example. And not really a huge fan of that payout, but that's okay. Like, I'm almost at the point, like on a floor like this, I kind of feel like our boss rooms are a little bit easier than the rooms that precede them a lot of the time. Like, for example, this room. Unless we're fighting Mask of Infamy, I would probably rather fight the boss than fight this room. And this is a relatively easy version of the Mask of Infamy room. Spirit Hearts. No? Okay. Well, I am glad I bought that extra Spirit Heart, because it's put us in a position where I haven't lost my Red Hearts yet. Chocolate Milk we're not going to pick up. Our high rate of fire is probably our greatest strength right now. Interesting situation we find ourselves in. Hopefully a curse room over here. But really, this floor seems like a critical moment for deals with the devil. If we can get a deal with the devil on this floor by not taking red heart damage, we gotta, you know, give it the old college try. Come on. We've got the range. We've got the range. So does some of them, but that's okay. Alright, that's a testament to our good damage right there. As much as I would love to go to this curse room right now, I mean, there's obvious reasons why I can't. We're gonna have to do this, you know, it's the long con. Come on, just like a single Spirit Heart would help me out so much right now. I could at least take a little damage. Well, that's more than enough money to, you know, mitigate our concerns. There's like a 1 in 100 chance of a Spirit Heart just spawning there. We could use the Unicorn Horn to get into the curse room, but I think it's probably more likely that we're going to be able to use that to avoid taking damage on our boss fight and just hope that we don't take damage on that one room left that's preceding it. But I tend to throw on that room. So I made a decision. Time will tell if this is the right one. We are going up against an annoying boss. I'm gonna have to focus here, so I apologize if my commentary suffers a little bit, but there's not much. Well, on the bright side, I didn't waste the devil card for no reason. On the downside, I did take red heart damage against the boss. Through poor play of my own, I'll admit. I told you I have a tendency to throw here. Makes life a little bit more exciting, maybe. Wow. Okay. 2 Eternal Hearts is a very unusual payout. I think I'm not going to take the Magic 8 Ball. We basically got a free HP upgrade from the boss. So let's just act like we got an HP upgrade from the boss, as opposed to what we actually got, which was bad. Our curse room, please. Flies? 2 bombs. Alright. Well, we've already lost our Spirit Hearts, so we go down to the next floor now, and now we're a little bit in survival mode. Not because I think that we're done, but because we're kind of laying in wait until we can get something a little bit better. Another curse room, a deal with the devil, etc., etc. Be nice to get a good shop item here, too. Compass in particular, I guess. Don't really care about that single penny. I don't think that's worth the risk here. We're pretty lucky in that we can definitely bomb our way into the item room, and it looks like we might be able to bomb our way into another special room. I hope that that would be the shop. Can't say with certainty. Let's use 1 bomb to check this. Maybe we'll get a key out of it, but save 2 to actually get into the item room. Alright, we got 1 back and a penny. This is our curse room. Like, what do you do? What am I supposed to do on this room? I would love to go to the curse room right away, but we don't have any red hearts to back us up. Which I think is a little bit of a death sentence for now. So we'll try to go to it later. We've already taken red heart damage on this floor, but this floor is not about not taking red heart damage anyway. This floor is about surviving and getting to hopefully a deal with the devil on the Womb 1. Ooh, probably should not have used a bomb there, but we got a key back, so that's fine. And this does guarantee us access to our shop, more or less. Very disappointing item room item. I was expecting something a little bit more bombastic than the magnet. May help us out, but at the same time is kind of unlikely to. Alright. We traded a bomb. Oh, sorry, a key for 2 bombs there. Not a great trade. But we didn't have a staggering number of bombs anyway, so it's not a terrible trade. If we could find a tinted rock especially, but... Oh, we can bomb our way into the shop. Unexpected, but, you know, a really nice secret room placement on a late game floor. Normally you don't get that lucky. Can't even get to that. Yeah, so we'll save our key because we could use it to open a golden chest, and we'll use 2 bombs here. If it's greed, we'll probably use the unicorn horn because we have it at the ready. And we get the 9 volt out of it. So the interesting thing with the 9 volts is that it gives us a charge right away. So I actually don't want to get it just yet because there could be an arcade, and there is. We can use our unicorn horn on the arcade. We could also get Celtic Cross invincibility, but we gotta be a little bit more cautious about that. I should have waited, by the way, to pick up the Spirit Heart until after I had gone to the Curse Room, but we should be able to farm some more from our Fortune Teller here. What we'll do is just play it once. I wanted to see if maybe we got Celtic Cross invincibility before I got too into it. That's fine. Alright. Now we'll do this. Doesn't give us that many plays. That's okay. In buying the 9 volt, now we'll get another full charge on our unicorn horn, and I think we do want to use it there. And we're really, like, you can't say that I'm not trying to milk these blood banks, because look at it. This is like the second one that I've gone to great lengths for. Alright, that one actually worked out for us. I like the Celtic Cross invincibility because A, we keep our unicorn horn charge, and B, it lasts a lot longer, I think. Maybe it lasts the same length, I don't know. Man, it is mind-boggling to me that this just refuses to pay out. But anyway, we're gonna gamble a little bit here. Don't get too excited. We're gonna pop the Hierophant card. That'll allow us to go to the Curse Room. That's pretty much what we wanted. Is just more Spirit Hearts from that. You paid out with Fly Love right away, huh? Much appreciated. There we go. Had a feeling it would happen. There's our IV bag. Play until we get down to 60 cents on this Fortune Teller. Why? Tarot cards, Spirit Hearts. Anything along those lines could have a pretty important impact on this run. Probably not those trinkets, though. So I say we go to our Curse Room next. And that'll pretty much sort out this top half of the floor. We've already been to the secret room twice. Okay, Crystal Ball is really good. In fact, Crystal Ball is better than Unicorn Horn. Especially with the 9 volt, you know, items, spacebar items that are better get even better when you have something that synergizes with them. So yeah, we're gonna take the Crystal Ball. This is a much better pickup for us. Tarot cards and Spirit Hearts once every like 4 rooms or something like that. With a 9 volt. Please be a Guppy item. Save me a lot of hassle here. Okay, we'll take Lord of the Pit. Had Brimstone on the last run. I also, I sort of feel like it's not the right play for us here. But the speed upgrade and the ability to fly is huge. Expensive, but huge. And we'll come back in here, and we got one's a Tears upgrade, I think. No, one's Balls of Steel. Okay, that's pretty good. And Bad Gas. I'd say the Strength card is substantially better than that. It's been a good floor for us so far. We got the ability to fly, the 9 volt. Blood banks have paid out. Crystal Ball. Now it's time to fight our boss. Presumably head to the next floor and see what happens. We don't need the compass anymore. It's one of the things I was asking for. Without Mom's Purse, we're pretty much just buying time with whatever trinkets we've got left. And I think we're going to stick with the Cancer Trinket because it's so nice and useful for us. And it helps us generate a bunch of flies. And I'm really going to miss it when we have to leave it because it's been one of the things that has really allowed us to deal as much damage as we've done. It's already like an S-tier trinket, and then we got like S-tier usage out of it as a result of the mulligan. So yes, I'll be disappointed to see the Cancer Trinket go. It'll affect our DPS in a pretty negative way, but I think we can still, we can persevere even without it. 2 more bombs, you know, not immediately super useful, but in the future, you never know. Remember, we do have Fly Love now. Really? Well, that's alright. We do have Fly Love now, so bomb flies are at least going to be slower. That doesn't stop the bullets from the laser flies hitting us, though. Crystal ball's ready. Let's use it. Yeah. Okay. So this is pretty solid. Yeah. I'm going to play you, Demon Judgment. Please give me less than 3. That is beautiful. Gives us a lot of plays on Demon Judgment. We don't have that many red hearts to pull from, but maybe he'll pay out early and save me a lot of trouble. You know what? We're going to use the Strength card here. I know the other uses for it, but I think getting 2 more plays on Demon Judgment might be more important. Maybe. We got a little chub out of it. Well, that's a disappointment, isn't it? We didn't get our key back there, but we got back to full health, which is something. Alright, so we're on the mom fight. We didn't get here quietly. This was a very interesting floor with a lot of potential seams, and I'd say it mostly turned out well for us. But now it's time to see how we stack up. Honestly, I think we're doing more damage, or more DPS at least, than we did on our Brimstone run last time. But we're a little bit further away from a victory, I think, despite having a lot of similar items. There is 1 out that would solve all of our problems. 2 outs, I guess, technically. Guppy's paw and Guppy's head. If we can get those, I would love to. If we can't, we're going to need to stack up a little bit more HP. Maybe some more tears, because we're going to lose that when we lose the cancer trinket here. Pageant Boy is just absolutely terrible for us here. What's our rate of fire like now? It's bad, but not absolutely god-awful. Utero 1's a bit of a disappointment, because it means that we can't use the crystal ball to its maximum effect. But the Temperance card could potentially be useful in situations like... The way that I'm thinking we use the Temperance card is like, if we already have permanent Polaroid invincibility, just toss that Temperance card down. Not Polaroid, I guess, but Celtic Cross. Or either, but toss that Temperance card down, get a few free plays out of it, and maybe have a chance at getting yourself that blood bag. That was bad damage on my part. So pretty much, you know, if I get invincibility, I'm trying to train my brain right now, visualize it in my head, hit Q immediately. Keys? Nope, that's alright. One of these days. We're pretty unlikely to lose Spirit Hearts on this floor, because we have a lot. And his Utero, slightly more difficult. I guess it depends to some extent what boss we fight. No, it doesn't, because we're going to be fighting Conquest. So Conquest, if I'm lucky, won't kill me. He'll have the mercy required to just, you know, take all my Spirit Hearts. We'll see, though. Alright, Fistula. We fought Fistula earlier, and it was easy. If it's not easier now, something's gone terribly wrong on our run. But it is. And we're going to get another Crystal Ball charge here. I think the Crystal Ball is going to be our... It's not really an unsung hero, but it's going to be our less than should be sung hero. Tarot card we got this time is the Stars. Not very useful for us at all, I'd say. Temperance, despite Temperance's, like, dubious usability, it's a lot better than the Stars card. This late in the game. Probably always, but especially this late in the game. And especially on a Curse of Darkness floor where I'd be pretty unlikely to be able to find my way back. Without money equals power, Judgment is an absolute no-brainer. He gives us Blue Candle. It's really good. It's hard for me to not take Blue Candle. And in fact, when we leave this floor, we may end up taking Blue Candle. I don't know, though, because, like, our damage is alright. Crystal Ball will solve a lot of our health woes. We have the 9 volt, so it kind of, you know, it works well with it. But Blue Candle does so much damage. Like, instead of fighting that dude, we would just one-shot him, basically. Ah, okay, well, let's see what you got for me. Judgment. Yeah, that's super good. Come on, work with me here. Work with me. More HP. We're gonna go to our curse room, of course. Yeah, this is beautiful. So we can't reroll these. We can put down this Judgment, and if there is a benevolent force in the universe, he will get me some invincibility so I can get this Judgment to pay out. Please be full health or something. You don't want to check it just yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes! Worth it. No, stop paying out. Oh, well, we're not going to take Rage. We're going to take the Pact. And we're going to pick this up so we don't see it again. I'm very surprised we can't get a Guppy item in the process here. Despite our best efforts. Now I don't even know where the heck we're going. It seems to be the wrong way because I've never seen this area of the floor before. Rate of fire is good. A lot better now. Had a feeling he might try a rush down there. Ooh, careful. Okay, careful. Alright, please generate some flies. It's getting a little ridiculous here. Are we really going to end up exploring the entirety of this floor? It's starting to look like that. Well, at the very least, we can get the most crystal ball charges, and I think we will go with Blue Candle. The damage is going to save me more Spirit Hearts than Blue Candle would gain, is my hypothesis. But these Spirit Hearts are nice while they last, I'll tell you that much. If we had Nun's Habit, that would be enough to tip the scales. I would definitely be rolling Crystal Ball instead of Blue Candle, but in this situation, I think Blue Candle's the smarter choice. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Fool card does nothing for us now. I'm super lost. I wish I could tell you that I'm doing this, you know, I'm exploring out of due diligence. I'm just lost, man. Ooh, that was a little close. I really can't afford to take damage. Especially if we're going to be getting rid of Blue Candle. Lots of golden chests. That strikes me as probably a library then. Without rerolls, we can't take advantage of that. I use the Fool card just to kind of find my way back to... That was where we fought Gertie? Did we go left first? I am very confused about where we're going. This is the Stars card. So I remember we had like the Temperance card, but this is a dead end. Yeah. The Temperance card came through here. Hey, what's going on? This is where we found Judgment. Judgment gives us Blue Candle, which we're going to take, in spite of the fact that we're one charge away from making our Crystal Ball work for us. Then we go to the left. Yes, and by going left and down, we find our boss room. And our curse room. Did we find everything in the curse room? I think we did. It's a Stars card. Yeah, we'll take our Temperance card with us. Oh, okay. All is not lost. That was bad, though. But this is actually great. Because being able to fight the Fallen gives us one last gasp at possibly becoming the Gupster here. We got Ouija board. Really. I tried to play that twice. I thought maybe if I blew this up, it would just give us a deal with the devil item. In hindsight, kind of a dumb decision. I'm not taking Ouija... I'm going to take Ouija board. And since we can fly, it's probably worth taking. Another curse room. It's amazing how for a period, it was like Guppy happened all the time. Now Guppy happens occasionally. This is sweet, though. We're Guppy. Now this should solve a lot of our problems. Not that we had great problems to begin with, but this will help out even more. The Tears downgrade sucks pretty hard, but I'll accept it given what we just picked up. Alright, so let's not forget to use Blue Candle. Even though we have Guppy. Don't forget to use Blue Candle. Our Guppy Tears aren't actually like as, or our flies I guess, aren't actually as powerful as I expected. But that's okay. Because we're going to be making a lot of them. This run could still pretty easily be lost. But I think we did the best damn ability, or to the best of our damn ability, we turned it into a winning run. At least offensively, we have a ton of potency right now. Defensively, we're low on red hearts. That's about it, but that could end up being the kiss of death. And you might hate Guppy, but keep in mind, A, it's been a while since we became Guppy, and B, how many freaking devil rooms and curse rooms do you have to go to get that last Guppy item, right? It's not like it just handed it to us on a silver platter on one curse room. We put in the effort for it. We sacrificed a lot of HP to get to this position in the first place. Oh, this is beautiful. Especially with Fly Love, we can just hang out over top of this rock. Let the flies swoop in, do what damage they do. Blue Candle, thank you. Alright. I wish that fly love applied to these weird... It applied to all flying enemies. Of course, that's a pipe dream that'll never happen because it makes no sense, and I'm just complaining for no reason, but... How sweet it is, or would be. Alright, put this down. Should be a very easy fight. Ooh, very nearly took damage there. Almost ruined my crowd control against the zombies. Kind of did ruin my crowd control against the zombies, which is a pivotal round, man. This will be permanent bomb state, though. The occasional fly should, or candle should take care of it. I did take a little bit of damage, and I can't afford to take very much damage unless they keep giving me, you know, more HP like they did right there. Where's our boss room? I'm gonna say bottom right. All right, no rocks to hide behind here. This Gertie Jr. is smart enough to not spawn flies because I'm invulnerable to them, making him probably an order of magnitude smarter than I am, but I've got the power on my side. Thank God. You never know when money equals power is going to show up. Probably not ever on this run. Yeah. I wonder if we can get him before he comes back. Yes, thank God. Because I think I'm most vulnerable against that boss when he pops down and does his shots. Even though they're just like 6 in a circle around him. You'd think it'd be easy to dodge, but it's not always. Let's say top left for our Isaac fight now. I hope. And if there's a curse room, I don't know, man. We've already kind of gotten what we wanted from them. But you never know when there's going to be like a free mark or something. I really thought that would be a little faster, but that's okay. We got our key. Takes us very close. Takes us very close to the level where we can open all the golden chests. And typically, once you get to the chest, that's where you start to get carried a little bit, but also at the same time, we don't have any rerolls. I think this one, it might look super powerful, but it's... God damn it. It's gonna come more down to the wire than I think people are giving it credit for. And I don't know that because, you know, I'm playing it and I don't know how the comments are gonna look, but... That was bad. I think that a lot of the discourse is gonna be, oh, Guppy, you win. I don't necessarily agree. I think this is, you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due. We have no HP. That was superbly lucky. And our damage as Guppy is not remarkably incredible. That's just bad gas, but it's better than what we had. Better than good gas, which doesn't actually give us any damage at all. Friends till the end. I think friends till the end is actually a little bit more valuable than bad gas right now. We'll pop it just to give us like a little bit of a bonus when it comes to flies. Man, we are not doing as much damage as I thought we would be. And having so few orbitals puts us in a really awkward position defensively. Of course, we do have the value of occasional Celtic Cross invincibility and also using Blue Candle to block some of these incoming shots. But it's not as reliable as I would like, unfortunately. That time was pretty freaking sweet, though. You can see some of these shots kind of sneak through due to the perspective. That's it. We only took one hit against Isaac. It's better than we did on some of the rooms leading up to him. But we're really going to rely on some good items here. Now, the good... And I scratch my head as I say that. The good news about what we've got going on here is that if we die, it's not like this life is intensely more valuable than our other lives could potentially be. We have 2 HP and a Spirit Heart. We have 2 HP. That could very easily be compensated for. You know, we could easily get back to 2 HP or more just with some, you know, shrewd playing of our bosses. So I think I may actually play it super slow here. Oh, beautiful. And if Spirit Hearts drop, just don't pick them up till the boss fight. Because if we can accrue 3 or 4 Spirit Hearts, that would probably be enough. Even if we die on this life. See, one of the important things I think with 9 lives is just, you know, not losing perspective. I used to think losing the first life pretty much guaranteed you a loss, but it's not always true. So it's like that Spirit Heart. Oh, fuck you, Magnet. That Spirit Heart is worth saving, I'd say. Now, this life is but a... Time is a flat circle, right? We're just gonna keep our head up high and remember that the reincarnation exists when you have 9 lives. And plan for our inevitable assault, not moment to moment. That's fine. Bad, but we can survive it. We got a golden chest out of it. Oh, okay, this might be good. Not a golden chest, but it is a golden chest at this point. It's actually better than a golden chest because it guarantees us an item. But anyway, we can maybe, I don't want to say farm these guys because it's an accident, but we can maybe get like a second chest out of them. Who knows what kind of greatness we get as a result of that. Stay away. It almost happened again, which might have been good. One is Razor Blade, the other is Little Gish. Little Gish is worth picking up, Razor Blade is not. For us, anyway. You may find yourself eventually in some position that disagrees with that. The Little Gish pickup is actually very big for us, though. Makes the shots against Isaac hell of a lot easier to dodge. And you know what? With only 1 HP, we have pretty much nothing to lose by exploring the crap out of this floor, so we might as well go to pretty much every room we can. All we stand to lose is getting items. Or lives. Okay, what, in a literal sense, what we stand to lose is, you know, the occasional life. What we stand to gain is, you know, more spirit hearts, which we're gonna try to bait that one out. That'll give us 3 hits that we can take on the blue baby fight now. Alright, this is, this room sucks. Let's just, you know, get that out of the way. Yeah, and it's gonna start sucking a lot more. Very, very shortly. Thank you! Well, I say we go to the other side first, just because that side's, real annoying. Thank you. Forget Me Now doesn't give us any value, I'd say, because we don't have any extra keys to actually get the golden chest that we would benefit from. So I don't think we have any benefit from it. What the hell hit me there? I get shot by one of those silkworms? We shouldn't get too cocky because we haven't found the boss room yet. Until we find the boss room, deaths are, I guess, still kind of important to avoid. Just for peace of mind. But I'm assuming it's got to be down here. I don't know who you kill last here. I guess you try to kill Lust last so you can get the virus. We're gonna have to work on our MO there, I'd say. I still honestly don't feel that badly about this run, though. Fuck it. Lust is just too annoying to keep alive. Like, I feel like this run is not even that complicated right now. It's just a little... It's a little scary. That rosary almost guarantees us the win, if I do say so myself. So we're not going to come up here anymore just because we're running out of lives. The way we're going to do this is we have 5 spirit hearts that we can draw from. We're going to have to beat this room down here. That's okay. Yeah, we're going to be able to draw at least 5 spirit hearts if you include the rosary. If we can just find the boss room and, like, get the boss room open without dying on this room, for example. Going up against double Monstro 2 and one of them's red, it makes that super annoying, by the way. Come on. Oh, again? Alright, here we go, then. This is where things get problematic. I'm going to see if we can skip that room. But first, we're going to pick up the 5 spirit hearts that we have. If we can skip that... Oh, we can't skip that room. We just go right into it. Monster doesn't shoot a bomb or anything. We could try to teleport, but then we'd lose Blue Candle. Bit of a wild one. I don't know. Now I'm starting to get a little scared. And I think that's justifiable. But if we can get out of that Monstro room without getting hit like 6 times, I think we'd still have a small chance. This definitely ended up being a little bit more of a min-maxy type run than I expected, though. Fortunately / unfortunately. Well, it at least adds some drama into it. So how do we handle this? Well, the pressure's off to a small extent, because if we get hit, we don't die instantly. My thinking, and we did just take some damage there. My thinking is you just isolate the big one, and now that he's dead, we go to town on Red Monstro too. And it would be very much to my liking if we could avoid taking damage now. Got a golden chest we can't use. And a room that scares the shit out of me. Come on, Super Lust. How are you still alive? Number of bullets that found a way into your face, and yet you lived that long. I think we can still win this one. You know, just your daily reminder that Guppy doesn't necessarily guarantee you will win. Maybe if you played a little better than I did, it would, though. Alright, so what do we need on this fight to win? As many slows as is humanly possible. Invincibility from Celtic Cross, which we just got, thankfully. More invincibility from Celtic Cross would help. But we just got through the first phase only taking 1 hit of damage. It's a start. Long way to go still. That hurts a lot. Now we're only 1 hit away from death. And a slow death because we'll have to die like 30 times. That's obviously a slight exaggeration. We don't have to do anything. We can just turn off the game. Oh, we won. We won. Oh, jeez. Ooh, okay. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.